This is my good friend Nathan Ball. This is Midnight Asphalt. It's one of those restless pre-summer nights and I want to go somewhere. Anywhere I can see the lights of someone else's town and wake up to sun through the blinds of a cheap motel room. Maybe that's what I'll do. Jump in the car and head south. I'll stop at an all-night diner, a greasy spoon with a blown-out neon sign, and when I walk in I'll be assaulted by the smell of bacon and burned coffee. There'll be a middle-aged waitress in there, reading the local paper, shaking her head. Her name tag will say Mary. I'll order the number 4, scrambled with sourdough. She'll ask me where I'm from and where I'm headed. I'll tell her I just got restless and decided to split for a while. She'll say she knows the feeling, wishes she could do the same, but the only time she's ever left her truck stop of a town was to visit relatives in Portland, and she didn't care for that too much. A little too much hustle and bustle. And I'll say, yeah, I wish I could live in a small town like this, but I kind of like the hustle and bustle, and she'll look at me like I'm crazy and ask if I want ketchup or Tabasco. And as I'm having my post-meal smoke, I'll look up from my plate, Mary will look up from her paper, and I'll say, you know what? Let's you and me boogie on out of here, you know, like they do in the movies. This will make her a little nervous. She'll be wondering what kind of movies I'm talking about. Just then some trucker will walk in and take a seat. She'll hand me the check, walk over to him and take his order, and even though I can't hear what they're saying, it makes me a little nervous because I'm on a trip for God's sakes and I don't want to have to bust nobody up. So I'll decide maybe it's time to split, look at the check, and start digging through my pockets for change because I forgot that I gassed up before I left and I'm pretty sure I don't have any money on me. Mary will walk over and ask if there's a problem, and I'll say no problem, flash of the lights. She'll look over at the trucker and he'll start to stand, and I'll wonder why I didn't just stay home because it's June for crying out loud. How long can it take for the sun to come out? Yeah, it's one of those restless pre-summer nights and I want to go somewhere. Anywhere I can wake up the sun, but I think maybe I'll just wait here and stick it out. Thank you. The barista's leaning on the counter, looking at me. I'm leaning over a glass table, elbows on a small stack of newspapers. I'm staring at the back of somebody, staring out the window at people walking in the rain. At my right elbow is a cup of house coffee. Black house coffee, because the hat demands it. The hat would not allow me to order a fruity espresso drink. I thought about a double tall raspberry mocha when I approached the bar, but the hat mocked me. It hates artsy coffee shops and would prefer to be shooting pool in a smoky dive bar, drinking whiskey neat, staring at girls in tight pants, and thinking about starting a fight. The hat is made of cheap Mexican leather, purchased cheaply in Mexico, and probably made from donkey butt. The hat forced me to drink black coffee because it is tougher than I am, and is irritated by me tapping the cup with too long fingernail in time with dreamy acoustic music. It hates dreamy acoustic music, and would prefer to be listening to Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, or Johnny Cash. The hat is not happy about the length of my fingernails, and if it knew my toenails were painted, it would beat me up. For the hat to know my toenails were painted, though, I'd have to wear it nude. And if my girl saw me in nothing but the hat, she would become uncontrollably excited. And although the thought of me having sex with just the hat appeals to the hat, I know my girl would be making love to the hat and not to me, and that's just plain wrong.
So you know I'll never forget your name again.
Okay. Hey, Rachel.
Well, when she called me on it, I pretty much it's all over now.
That embarrassed you enough. You're like, all right, I've been graded.
Yeah, like,
Red hair, glasses. This is Melissa. Robert's PIC, partner in crime.
yeah.
That's how we roll.
It's there now.
Okay.
They got this supermarket near my house. It's a pretty fun place to hang out at 12:30 a.m.
I didn't know
It's sort of like a Safeway, except different. It's Albertsons. It's my store, and at 12:30 a.m. it's also the store of about 15 to 25 certified crazy bastards. They like to wander in there and see what they can steal or who they can irritate before they get tossed out or arrested. Some of them got their own kind of language, and those that know it seem to only talk to the produce or the baby food display, but most of the people that ain't really there. They also got this cashier there, works a late shift, hates his job, goes by the name of Dick. Now that I think about it, I don't know if Dick's his God-given name. In fact, it ain't, but that's what I like to call him. I think, put your belly aching and bag my stuff there, Dick, or, hey, I gave you a 20, you gave me change for a 10, Dick. Come on, buddy. Now, at first I think he got a little bothered by this, especially after I'd look right at his name tag, which said hi on the mic or something, and I'd go, have yourself a real nice night there, Dick. Say hi to the kids for me. And he'd look at me all funny like, because I wouldn't say it like I was trying to insult him or nothing, but like I had some sort of speech deal where I could only call people by the name of Dick. And just to make it up to him, I went through this ladies' line one night and called her Dick. Hey, how's it going there, buddy? She says to me. Well, it's going pretty good there, Dick, I says. How about yourself? Only she didn't say nothing back, just sort of looked at me funny like and wrung out my ho-hos. But I'm pretty sure it made the real Dick feel a little better. Thank you. Never again. You're fired. Yeah, it's good. Thank you, sir.